Just letting you know this is only my spoiler first impressions of the episode. Check my pinned comment for a free gift related to this video. And to watch my unfiltered reactions with exclusive bonuses, join my Asha Media TV Club. The link is in the description box below. Now, here's my afterthoughts of this episode of Fringe. Okay. OMG. That's the first thing. This is nervous laughter because I'm like a lot of things right now. First thing, William Bell chose Olivia. And so now Anna Torv is playing off to be William Bell. Huh? I don't know what to say to you right now because I'm just like, why? That last scene is pretty much telling me William Bell has awakened in her body. I don't like it. Like, why didn't they just choose another actor? See, it's when I get to this point, people, it's tough for me. This is a show that just has so much going. And I don't want to fall back again into the sense of defeat that I feel when it just feels like it's just a little overboard with stuff. Okay. Let me try to shift here. Let's start with what I do love about this episode. This is me consciously trying to fight a habitual way of being. Okay? I'm fighting it right now. I'm resisting it because I don't want to be like this in every reaction where I just get exasperated with too much information, especially when I don't understand really overall what the hell is going on. All right, so let's talk about the story. Let me try to shift my focus to kind of calm myself down. Let's go back to the story of the scientist who wants to help his son walk again by experimenting on men who are paralyzed. And the parallel, of course, we have is Walter and his actions in the past, effing around with Mother Nature to come up with a solution to help solve his own problem or what he considers a problem to be solved. And I love that moment where the son looks at him in jail and he's like, I was happy that I had a father that loved me. And I like how they're showing that parallel with Peter and how really at the end of the day, not just for parents, but people in general, our perceptions of other people's satisfaction with things or their happiness and how when we misunderstand it or don't even acknowledge what's right in front of us will lead us to, well, in this case, terrible choices. So I really enjoyed that scene for the gravity of the principle that I think I'm understanding. And there's many principles to be told, of course, and it's interpreted different ways for different people. But that's the scene that sticks with me when it comes to that story. Okay? I also like seeing Olivia and Peter when they're lovey-dovey here and there. And I normally don't like that stuff. Okay? I normally don't like that stuff. I'm that person that will roll their eyes, be like, oh, that's cheesy. Oh, that's corny. But I like it with Peter and Olivia. And this is one of the few series so far where I am just like a fangirl of the love story between two characters. It's really weird. Aside from actual, romantic comedy type shows or shows revolving around stuff like that, or even in soap operas, aside from those kinds of properties, you'll rarely find me get all sappy about that. But for some reason, I don't know. I don't know if it's Josh and Anna and how much I like them together or their chemistry. I don't know what it is. But I love it. So let me throw that in there as an extra positive with this episode. Okay, then we have now, let me try to tackle it. The setup to getting to this point where now William has been brought forth again as a soul and energy into another person's body. And then you have Walter from the very beginning being like, I miss Billy. Without Billy, whatever. Without him, I can't do this and I can't do that. Okay, all that was put together to then have the reveal. And I had a moment where I'm just like, okay, they made it quite clear they were going to do that. And I had like a moment of doubt. Am I right or wrong about it? I think what I'm a little disappointed with, and mind you, it's just, again, first impressions. First impressions. Always remember that, people. It's my first time seeing this fucking thing. So, I'm just like, it feels a little fast, where it's like you have all this set up with dialogue. Very blatant dialogue. And it's like, boom! At the end, payoff. It feels, there's a forcedness to it. There's a forcedness I'm feeling from the story. Where it's like another boom, alright. Gotta contend with this now. And it's just at that moment where we see Peter being honest with Olivia. Which I didn't expect them to make it that soon, but I'm happy they did. That felt right. That felt like an organic reveal. Okay. So because now I'm a little anxious, I'm gonna be patient. So, Ashamoji wise, it's a 4. And it's not a 4 because of my confusion with this whole thing with William Bell. It's a 4 because the story of the episode, I mean, it was intriguing, but it wasn't wow, you know? It's very intriguing because it was something different, right? And seeing people floating about. I've never seen an episode of anything where somebody's, you know, being injected with elements of stuff and they're floating about the place. So, there you have it. That is my reaction to episode 16. Part of me that's just like, kind of like, oh god, do I want to see Anna Torv now be William Bell for the next episodes or 2? I hope this is temporary. Well, obviously it's gonna be. They can't have Olivia out of the picture for too long, can they? I'm feeling that, I'm getting the same feeling I got, like that sunken heart feeling when full Olivia hooked up with Peter. Oh. Anyway, okay. Until my reaction to episode 17, we'll see where things are at that point. For me, more than anything. Peace out. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.